Hey, I'm Ashen Doc, and it's Beyond the Game here. That show where we invite some of our clone friends and talk about the intricacies of gaming, delving into its mechanics, strategies, and even the psychology behind it. Today, we have a legendary guest, Hideo Kojima.
It's great to be here. I love it. Ashen Doc.
I love games. I love this world. I really love you all from my heart.
So should we mention the elephant in the room?
Yeah, Ajo been making games for over 30 years now. And Ajo seen a lot of changes in the industry. But one trend that also is getting worse is the way that many modern games are becoming all the same.
I remember playing games back in the day and just being blown away by so many of them. But now most of new games I play feel so boring and tedious. Every action set adventure games is basically a game where you move from one point to another and encounter some kind of enemies on the way. Throw in a few boss battles and you've got most AAA titles. If they feel very innovative, they maybe change the weapons.
It's not just about triple games. Unfortunately, we see that in indie games too. I'm gonna vomit if I see another pixel art platformer. One more time.
Kojima, is this me growing up and getting old? Or are games actually becoming trash? I know there are still good games being made, such as, of course, your own game, Death Stranding.
Nope, you're right. Actually, all games are look at screen and press buttons.
Oh my god, I have never agreed with the guests I have invited to my show as much as I do now.
We have roughly 10 or 11 game genre in the courtesy of the old games. And that's where you can feel some differences, but when you pick a genre, all the games in that genre is exactly the same but with a different graphic or something.
Back in the day, video games weren't classified into strict genres like they are today. When I think about some of the games I played growing up, I realized that they didn't fit neatly into any one category.
Yeah, each new game had the potential to create a new genre entirely.
Exactly. But now, for instance, after we had Souls-like genre, all the games change their combat system and implement Soulsborne combat system.
That's why we need games that make new genres. I had this in mind when I came up with Strand-type genre.
That's funny. I used to have this conversation and folks replying me, okay, then try making your own game. It's relieving to hear that from you, Hideo.
This is what happens when something becomes an industry. After a few generations, a formula is established. Trends that make the most profits become traceable, predictable.
Yeah, unfortunately we see that in YouTube content creating too. All the YouTube is filled with garbage tricks and stupid thumbnails and clickbaits.